This is the Post Inc. Let's get right into the news. All right, so 50 Cent chose violence today with Joe Budden. I do not know why. He will not leave Joe alone. He just will not stop. He's embarrassing Joe Budden every second he gets. And in this one, he's basically telling Joe, I need therapy, you need therapy. 50 Cent really took that one to heart. I'm going to tell you.
He uses it to jerk off. Me and two bitches play and do whatever we doing while he watches us and does his thing. That's what he uses it for. Or this is where the trauma
Now, this is crazy.
comes in. In the past,
Okay.
Joe has taken his travel lube with him to get dances and jerk off with other women on his own.
Bro, that's crazy. Like, 50 Cent says, damn, Joe, you might need the therapy. I mean, travel lube, what's up, bro? You're waking up. Don't wake up naked. Oh, man. Then we got Lil Baby acting like the police didn't actually do a press conference on him and say that and blame him for 2 teenage deaths because he went to a rival gang's neighborhood and a shooting occurred. He says they said it was very irresponsible. Now, is that a charge? No. But they did put out a warrant, and I assume that they went down there with a lawyer and it was settled right then and there. I don't know if he had to bond out or they just said it was a frivolous warrant. But he comes to social media like that never happened yesterday. He says, thanks for all the concerns, but please don't be misinformed by fake news. They didn't make this up. They did a press conference about you. And you're public enemy number 1 in Atlanta. Your friends are coming out and saying this is fake news. I mean, bro, just face it. Be like, oh, these allegations are not true, blah, blah, blah. You're really going to double down on it like this? That's not smart. Then we got T-Pain. People think he's going to go broke again because he just probably got like $100 million for his deal where he just signed away his publishing, a bunch of stuff, right? I think he sold masters, whatever. So anyways, he just bought a $2.8 million car. People were saying he's going to go broke again because remember when he bought a Bugatti? He blames that on part of his downfall.
Izzy was telling me that's real gold.
That is all real gold. I knew that was the first thing everybody was going to say. T-Pain buying cars again. He going to go broke. He going to go broke. I know how to not buy anything unless I know I can afford 2 to 10 of them. Everybody's thinking like, oh shit, he's got the same amount of money he had before. That's what everybody's thinking. Like, why the fuck y'all holding me to one amount of money for the rest of my life?
Now, listen, once you have money and lose it and then you get it back, you treasure it a lot more. So he probably has a method of keeping a certain amount tucked away and a certain amount to play with. And the certain amount that's tucked away should make enough interest to cover the things, part of the expenses you're playing with, you know? He has enough money now to where he could live off the interest of, say he put 40 million, let's see, 4%, 40 million. So say he had 40 million tucked away. He would probably make, let's see. He would make like enough to pay his bills. Let's see, what's it for? Let's see, what is? Yeah, just at a AP, if you just put it in a high yield savings account, he would make a good amount of money. So, and it would be definitely enough to pay his bills every month. So, and he wouldn't have to worry about that. So, that's smart. I'm sure he paid off his house and everything. So he's good. Because we know his bills are probably high. But yeah. So then we got Khloe Kardashian recalls her mom. Her mom really is a pimp, huh? She says her mom hooked her up with a football player or NBA player or something, and like the date didn't go so well. This is like 10 years ago. And the mom said, well, did you give him a BJ? I was like, what? First of all, you're hooking your daughter up on dates with athletes, hoping that they get hitched and they get put in tabloids. And now you're saying, "Hey, did you give him a BJ?" That's crazy. Then we got Benzino. He wants in on this. So Jomo is out here trying to get attention. He's calling 50 Cent. Oh, 50 Cent's washed. Never compare me to 50 Cent. I would never put my cattle up against his because he's a clown. No, you're a clown. You're the one that's on wiretaps and not getting pulled in. You're the one that went against Cameron with 50 Cent when you were supposed to stay loyal to Dipset. Like, dude. So he wants to box Cameron over the comments Cameron's made for $10 million. Jim Jones doesn't even have $10 million. Believe it or not, he does not. Okay, he's spent all his money. I'm sure he has $1 million, or I'm sure he has Jim Jones probably has $3 or $4 million. Definitely doesn't have $10 million. I can tell you that for a fact. But and he has other issues to worry about. His home life with Chrissy, all that stuff. That's on the rocks. So he has a lot to worry about. So Jim Jones shouldn't be worried about this. But Benzino wanted to jump in and be like, "Oh, $10 million, count me in." Bro, you don't even have $100. This guy's on police cameras every couple weeks, getting kicked out of apartment buildings, pulled over in his car, no license. Someone who can't pay their fines on a license or pay their parking tickets or pay their rent on time, you should not be worried about getting into a boxing match. You shouldn't even worry about 50 Cent beefing with Meech. He says, "Oh, 50 Cent's beefing with Meech. He wanted to be Meech when he was young." No, he didn't. Meech was what rappers rap about, right? Being a kingpin, all this other stuff. So, of course, he's highly regarded. But if you can't see where 50 Cent went above and beyond for BMF, and you just think this story was, people were clamming at telling the story, they're not, okay? Two production companies passed on this. They had it, passed on it, couldn't get it greenlit. There's not enough interest. 50 Cent generated interest. It's been a long time since BMF was popular, okay? And it's a whole two new generations have passed, okay? So people don't care, okay? He made people care, made it a hit TV show, made sure his son played in it, and made sure the family made millions of dollars. I think you should get a little bit of loyalty, right? But Big Meech came home, got greedy, wanted more influence, wanted to control more stuff, blah, 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 blah. And boom, here we are. Okay, so Benzino's trying to play 50 Cent on that. Benzino just hates 50 Cent, okay? Benzino had the source. They wouldn't really do the source because he had a beef with Eminem for no reason. Benzino thought he was a hit rapper, gave himself 5 mics in the source. Dave Mays was the real reason the source was successful, and Benzino was there to try to be the muscle, and things got out of control. They made some bad business decisions on both their ends, and the source ended. Ever since then, he's been on Love and Hip Hop, done this and that, and burn through all his cash, and makes bad decision after bad decision. And, he's stalking. This is someone who stalks their baby moms, gets police call them, tries to attack baby moms, boyfriends, kicked out of apartments, pulled over in cars that he gets pulled out of the car and they tow the car because he doesn't have he can't fix his license. It's 60, bro. It's sad. And you know what? I'm not like doing this to shame him. It's just like, bro, don't talk from like a high mountain when you're really at the bottom of the mountain. You're not anywhere up there, and you're trying to shame. Well, but people just need to get along. Rick Ross and 50 Cent, they have a lot of money. Well, why didn't you have that attitude back in the day with Eminem and 50 and all them? You didn't. Oh, I was young. Weren't that young, okay? Well, because you're 60 now, and come on. All Benzino does all day is go to the gym. That's all he does. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's his thing. All right. Benzino is just is trash, bro. And then he's like defending Ross. Well, Ross was smart for that. Ross took a whole man's name and life and made a rap career out of it. At least 50 Cent gives credit to 50 Cent from Brooklyn. Rick Ross acts like there is no freeway Ricky Ross. Like, dude, stop. Benzino, stop. I don't even know why people interview Benzino, to be honest with you. Like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there, bro. Like, so many more interesting people. I'm more interesting than Benzino is. Easily. Easily. Okay? Benzino is just like, it's not interesting, bro. Loving hip hop, gosh. Anyways, Lil Baby, hopefully he works that situation out. He's got to stop doing stupid stuff like going to the hood and trying to go to ops hoods. Like, bro, you're too rich for that. Like, stop. Stop. You get yourself into trouble with the Atlanta police. Who needs that? Now you're on the radar. I would stay out of Atlanta for a while.